Hi, hello. I will she a bit earlier today since I ended early at work and I have training at 8:30. But yeah, we're gonna start off with an absolute banger. Banger information coming from Wargaming themselves. Um, there's a guy called Fafsky from their Discord server, and they're basically planning to do a tier 8 rebalance like of almost every single tier 8 tank, which is, I mean, fine. That's good in my book. There are a lot of tier 8 tanks which are underperforming. They're kind of useless, you know. So I've looked, and the tanks that are gonna get reworked are especially FCM 50T. Fair enough, like that tank is mid. AMX CDC, thank fucking god, like my baby's getting some work done. 59 Patton, also pre-met. T2020, also pre-met. Panther M10, shite, deserves it. T95 E2, shite as well. And T26 E4, everything pretty shit, deserves a buff. Will be improved in the next update. T44 100, deserved, that tank is garbage. IS2SH, deserved as well, that tank is garbage. IS6 and the Fearless variant, don't think they need a buff, but here we are. But now we're coming to the good part. Brace yourselves. Will not be changed. And I quote, Smasher. According to statistics, this tank is not particularly strong. It is somewhat toxic due to its stats, but it is rare and does not cause any particular problems. I mean, I don't know when's the last time you've played tier 7, but I remember that every time I'm getting fucking nuked by smashers, but no particular problem. I mean, they have solved the problem. They have solved the tier 7 crisis. But that's just one thing. Moving on. Annihilator, Object 752, T77, and Defender Mark 1. You could all say that those tanks are pretty strong. They're probably the strongest in their tier, respectively, in each class. And I quote, we understand that these tanks are a little, smiley face, overpowered, but we don't want to weaken them yet, as they are quite resonant. What the fuck do you mean resonant? Perhaps in the future as a part of a major balance patch. What? Excuse me? What stats are we looking at? Are we looking at the same numbers? Because the last time I checked the fucking numbers of those tanks, they have been above everything else in their tier. What stats are they looking on? Do we play the same game? Are they playing a different version of Blitz? Where like Defender Mark 1 is shite and Annihilator isn't the most broken tier 7? I don't know. I feel like they might have the correct stats, but they're looking at them upside down. So yeah, I wanted to get this out of my chest before we begin. Pretty good information. I am glad that Wargaming released those. It just proves to me that some of the people working there are pretty much out of touch. Out of touch about what's happening in the game, or they just don't care. I don't know. It's sad. Unlucky. Hi Pratt. Hi Mario. Where's this being announced? I have no idea. I've got sent this from Consti. You can ask Consti. Consti has sent me this in DMs since I'm not on the Wargaming server anymore. I don't know. I think the whole company is pretty out of touch. If you have a if you have Alexandra telling people the win rate is not the measurement, like a correct measurement of skill, and yeah, so on and so forth. I don't know. Makes me kind of sad that we're heading into this meh direction. But hey, what can you do? Nothing. The best we can do is just play the game, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, today's stream, we started off on a good note, but today's stream is CS63, the Counter-Strike tank. And yeah, I'm just gonna game for like 3-4 hours, depending on how good it goes, how much fun I'll be having, and we'll just see. But I have a lot of energy right now, so I think I can game for a bit longer than yesterday. How are you doing, Pratt, by the way? Long time no see. I know that I've accidentally sent you the invite. Wasn't planned. I don't know, I somehow just fat fingered it. We're successfully spawn camping. That's what's happening. Okay. I did not expect them to spawn camp. I thought that they would be all on C. Unlucky. What about you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Growing the channel, working, studying, finishing my bachelor's, like the usual. Nothing really has changed for me. Apart from like Blitzwise, new clan, Mercy, new clan, same people. I also remember smash everything in tier 7 with the smasher during the clan event 2 years ago. Fucking good times. Okay, let's do a little experiment, okay? I'm gonna play Smasher. I'm gonna play Annihilator. And I'm just gonna count how many Annihilators and Smashers I can meet in tier 7 games. If I can actually get one. And for this experiment, let me also get Encounter on. If we can get to a game, that is. Tier 7 seems to be dead. Hello? May I get a game? Well, maybe Wargaming is right. If you cannot get into a tier 7 game, these tanks are not that big of an issue. Have you has any one of you guys played tier 7 recently? Also, Mario Story, I missed it. I might play 140 in the future, definitely. I guess. Okay. The experiment will not be conducted. Unfortunately, we cannot get a single game. The wait time is just too long. Where's the Counter-Strike tank? There. Yeah. Yes, it's just the camera's anglerfish. I think it looks pretty nice. Like the little light bulb on the top as well. If you Google Lophius, I think that's like the actual Latin name for anglerfish. It's pretty nice. It's definitely better than the first legendary camo. Yes. Better than the Starcatcher, definitely. Hi, be back. Not much gaming, as per usual. I think the biggest issue that I have with CS is that the model of the tank is just really bad. I'm gonna get cooked. This is truly an all-timer experience. Maybe this is my time to escape. Somehow. I drove into something. GG. Afternoon fuse. I don't think I appreciate the fact that I'm running into 7 people one flank. Let's try the Smasher again. Or Annihilator, sorry. I keep twisting those two. Man, I'm getting sleepy already. And I still have a training in front of me. We start at 8:30, as I said, and we will probably play for 2 hours. Then I'm gonna stream for 3 to 4 hours. Good blitz practice. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get a single game. Fuse, it actually is. It will not get touched in the recent, like in the upcoming rebalance of low tiers. Hi Goldie. Nah, this is shite. I cannot get into a game. I simply cannot. I think the Annihilator is just banned from participating in games. Okay, then let's play TVP whilst we wait for the Counter-Strike tank. By the way, I'm gonna repeat myself, but just for you, Fuse, okay? Fuse, listen up. Will not be changed, Smasher. According to statistics, this tank is not particularly strong. It is somewhat toxic due to its stats, but it is rare and does not cause any particular problems. Yep. You heard it here first. Twice, actually. Hi, Razor Leaf. So as you see, Smasher perfectly balanced, rare, according to the statistics. They might as well be looking at these statistics turned upside down. But we're not gonna judge. They're doing their best. Are they releasing research papers? They better be. I need some citation on this matter. Nah. Even though they have nerfed the tanks like so hard, it's still really fucking annoying because yeah, because it's basically a better E3. I cannot be penned. Hold down. Well, thanks for nothing. Jo, Karle, přesně to. To, co jsem poslal na server. To, co jsem poslal na server, Kubovo. I don't think the stats on Blitzstars are really, like... are as good as we would like them to be. Oh, this is shit. I mean, at least I trade almost 1,300 for it. So that's decent, but I'm dead. Soon. It's not just Smasher. They're not going to be touching Annihilator, Object 752, Defender Mark 1, T-77. One could also say that Progetto is really fucking strong, and Progetto should get nerfed. Yeah, but you know. You gotta hold our expectations. This was a shitty clip. GG. There goes my chance of winning the video game. There it goes. He's actually smart. Semi-smart. Unlucky. Jejich politika nám se rework povedl. No, rebalance povedl. Rebalance je úplně v pořádku a tohle ti řekne do očí. Naše statistiky mluví jasně, ale jak se díváš, máš je vzhůru nohama, nebo máš je obráceně. Hi Blitz Squad. First of all, welcome. I'm playing on EU. I'm also playing Leicester time to time, and yeah, I also have an APEC account, and I might make an American account. It just depends on if we're gonna get a non-Blitz Cup season, basically a season where you can participate on more than one server. So yeah. He's a Sigma. He doesn't have to move. Surely my team will just shoot him, no? $490 first shot is pretty nice. 900 peak from Babacha, also pretty nice. There's a second one coming. Do you know how I said that this one is gonna be like a long stream? I lied. I fucking lied. I'm ending this soon. We had 4 tanks on C, mind you. We're playing on Asia server. How long I'm playing this game? I am playing this game ever since 2014. December of 2014. Let me find my first account if it's still in my friends list. There. This is my first account. Registered on the 24th. Actually, on the Christmas Day. My account was created on the Christmas Day of 2014. Hi, Darkman. Yep, early stream. And it worked a bit earlier. And as I said, I have training in the evening, so I might as well just stream now. I wanted to play some CS, but apparently I'm not allowed to. At least that's what my team is saying most of the battles. Smasher sometimes may be toxic, sometimes may be OP, but definitely balanced. Yep, as all things should be. It almost feels like back in the day when they nerfed Type 71 by removing 3 kilometers per hour from the top speed. Just a tiny slap on the wrist for the most broken tank in the Blitz history. Ay, kurwa. I'm dead, by the way. This player is definitely not running Kali. I can try and run, but what is it good for? If he didn't track me, I can make it out alive, maybe. But not like this. Maybe I can actually make it out alive. Crazy. I actually made it. Nice. Maybe I can snipe my way out of this game. Oh yeah, look at that armor profile. Look at that armor profile. What a gorgeous tank. Well, nice to hear stream in English. I'm happy to deliver. By the way, hello Timo. Nice to see you. Thank you for your sub. We are actually closing in on 300 subs. I say almost because it's gonna take a bit longer, but if we could honestly reach 500 subs. Okay, that was a professional duck. Duck and roll. If we could reach 500 subs before the end of the month, that would be great, but I wouldn't get my hopes up that high. Yeah, I don't know. Lion is probably the worst investment that you can do in this game. That's, in my humble opinion, the worst tier 10 in the game, period. Because that tank has nothing. Offers nothing. I've tried so fucking hard to enjoy that tank and to make it work. 268 version 4, no, because 268 version 4 still has armor against noobs. Lion has nothing. Lion has mid-gun. Tungsten, okay, but that's not really like a game changer. Doesn't have any mobility. It's almost slower than a pattern. As a pattern, sorry. It has no armor. No top speed. Gun depression is mid. 8 degrees. No DPM. Can you play KV4 for us? Do I even have KV4? I think I honestly do. No, I don't. I unfortunately cannot play a KV4 for you. Maybe I could buy it. Okay. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna give it a chance. Just for you. I'm not taking any tank requests, but just for you. Just for you. Let me kit it out. KV4 is super speed boost. It's actually funny. Pretty sure I'll be able to just ram people. Let's see. Yes. Ramming, enhanced armor, turning, this, that. Okay, let's go. Ground tank is really nice. The unit will get 500 as English language streamers are rare. Just a few of them in here on Twitch. No, I've tried streaming on Twitch and Twitch is dead. Twitch is dead for Blitz. Nobody's looking for streamers on Twitch. I was happy to get 7 viewers on Twitch. That was like my peak. Last stream, I peaked at 24. On YouTube alone. It's an insane difference. Okay, vámonos. Speed boost. Honestly, it's accelerating pretty nicely. With the speed boost. Unfortunately, it's still just a KV4. $360, what could that be? Curry? No, Curry's there. Unfortunately, my tank has 0 armor against tier 9. And I might be going into the garage with 0 damage. No, we got 1 shot. Okay, he bounced me. We're still in this. Okay, he bounced me again. We're still in this. Okay. It's actually holding up. Yes. That tiger was a paid actor. Or I'm just too good. You never know. Might just be both of those. Okay, curry bounce to me as well. Do I out-reload that man? Well, apparently he won't peek. Ah, GG. GG. Goodbye. Well, this was a Karite FCSA. I think this was a pretty good representation of how KB4 feels like to play. No, we're not playing any more requests. Let me just play my tier 10. I see VA playing anything else. Yeah, you see? You see? People are getting mad because they can't, because they don't see CounterStrike-63. I'm not delivering on my promise. They clicked on the thumbnail to see Counter-Strike. Does it help if I lurk at the background? Just not how YouTube works. It works the same as Twitch. Like, it still shows, like, viewer count and stuff like that. Even if you, like, lurk. Just lurk around. Yeah, this isn't a fight that I can win. Unfortunately, his tank is just a bit better. Monkey bounce. There's heavy in our bag. What the fuck? Valorant 63. Nope. This is CounterStrike-63. I wish I could turn, but I can't, because if I turn, GG. Why me? Like, what compels you to do this? Hello? Everything in my tank is fucking dying. Nice. Good. And there's not a lot of damage more to farm, and I'm gonna get killed by Tapstar soon. This camo is cringe. No, I like this camo. That's probably the better legendary camo on CS. I don't like the Star Catcher or whatever it's called. Kurwa. By the way, hi Cholesterol. What's my favorite nation in the game? I'm not sure. I don't know if I have a... I don't know if I have a favorite nation. I'm just scrolling through the nations. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Germans. Maybe I like Germans the most. I like Grill. I like VK72 when it used to be meta. I like Mouse. I like Leo. I like E50M, and I like Raumpanzer. Raumpanzer. Consti would be proud. Yep. But France is also pretty nice. Maybe I don't commit to the corner if I'm playing a setup like this. If I were playing Tungsten, maybe I could. Like Germans and USSR. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Okay, Timo. No worries. No, what is the Consti Shopee situation? I don't know who the other guy is. So you have to tell me. I have zero idea. They basically sound the same. Unlucky. Unlucky. So like EU tech tree, yeah, they should have been separate tech trees. In my opinion. Yeah, that's a sharp 180 for me. Why you switched clans to Mercy? We're gonna be playing in Mercy this season. That's the thing. Team stays the same, clans changing. Yeah, EU is unique because you have a bit of everything in it. Makes sense. No. I have my, like, if you mean own as in I made the clan, I have my own clan on Leicester. Kurva. If you trade, that's fine. You hate Chinese tech tree? I think Chinese tech tree is also pretty nice. It ain't that bad. I like W's at 132. GFD is still pretty fucking strong. You also have, what is it called? 113, pretty strong. Yeah, 1-1 is kind of meh, but you know, it's workable. Yeah, Chinese stock grinds, I get. Those are pretty painful. Do you think he's gonna shoot anyone else with the Yag? Or is he just patiently waiting for me? No, he shot somebody else. Don't look at me, man. Okay. Computer Science 63. Nah, I think Counter-Strike sounds better. Really? He backs up. Did the tank with me just die? I think he did. Yeah, stock Russians are also pretty meh. I don't know. No. There's one more nation that has the worst stock tanks. Britain. Definitely Britain. Like the British tech tree is the most notorious for shitty stock grinds. Do you guys remember stock Conqueror Carnarvon grinds? Yeah. The British are notorious for bad grinds. Guys, I might not have a brain, but I have an idea. We go bravery. CS63. And if you are not familiar with bravery setup, I somewhat take credit for creating it back in the day with 1-1B, when it used to have speed boost, adrenaline, and reactive armor. So in randoms, I would take that combination, basically 0 repairs, and I would just play as aggressively as fucking possible. So let's see how it goes. No repair kit. How well do I play on PC? I don't. Because I think a mobile game should be played on a touch device. I know that this opinion isn't really supported anymore by wargaming, but I'm kind of a purist when it comes to this. I mean, eventually, if I want to continue playing Clan Wars, I will probably have to switch to PC, because it will be required. But for now, I'm gonna play touch only. Hi Hyde. Hi GNT. We have the Siegfried line in our spawn. Isn't this great? Isn't this wonderful? This is absolutely brilliant. No, I think Risk is in the EU clan. At least the one that's that Hyde is from. I remember them. They're still the Foch. I remember. Exactly. The spawn trap might have worked in our favor, actually. Close. Actually OP. It worked in our favor. Triple consumable? Of course, Dizzy. This is my patent pending bravery setup. I call it ultimate bravery. I used to do it a lot back in the day with 1-1Bs. When it had reactive speed boost and adrenaline. I think it's less usable with CS because every shot in the turret means that you basically get either a loader or gunner damaged, which is pretty meh on this tank. But apart from that, I think CS is pretty decent when it comes to damaged modules. You don't really get that many, like maybe the occasional driver and ammo rack, but they should be illegal. Hell nah. Calculated gameplay. My engine will be burnt to a crisp? Nah. The engine is fine. I actually might try this, just for the fun of it. Yeah, 1-1B is true bravery, but unfortunately, they removed reactive from 1-1B, so what can do? Is it not better to stream on PC, like way easier? It is. It is. No, I don't use protective kit. Yeah, no, but I'm not gonna play on PC. Unless I'm like forced to by wargaming and basically every other team adapting to PC in tournaments. Because it is inevitable. Just like Thanos, PC in tournaments is inevitable. Really? Nothing? They could be doing the same strat as we did last game. Just sit in spawn with 7. They haven't touched A nor B. Okay, they've touched A now. One seed is definitely gonna be there on the rocks. And they're like 5 on the ship. See ya, Darkman. Okay. It'd be really nice if the FE could take all the shots. Unlucky. Oh lord, he coming. Oh lord, he coming. I mean, he's driving into a crossfire. He's gonna go for me. But yeah, he's just driving into a crossfire. Effie, you can shoot him. Effie. Effie, you can shoot him. Tracked. Repair it. If you track him again, he's dead. Okay, finally. How much HP does this guy have? 900. Not a lot. Man, I'm so hyped for all the Winter Mali. And for Lost Temple, like those were in my maps. I got so happy, like my nostalgia driven brain got so happy. I hope Lost Temple will be permanent. I think Lost Temple and Oasis, or whatever it's called, like the desert map, will be pretty painful to play on tier 10. But it's nostalgia, man, I don't care. Okay. I don't think we have to kill the crown necessarily. Why did I flick? I'm gonna get shot from C soon. Well, that's unlucky. Can I just cap the base? Will they let me cap the base? Apparently they will. That's unlucky. That's unlucky that I just fucking shot. Should have won forward. GG. Bring OG mines. Keep mines out of my matchmaking. Mines can stay dead. I don't play mines because I play supremacy only. But I think they should remove Yamato, they should remove False Creek, and they should remove what is the third map? Dead Rail. And I'm happy. Maybe with the rework, maybe with Reforged, Dead Rail will be better. Because you'll have more space to play on the heavy side. But yeah, it isn't looking much better. Like the whole map will basically still be fully controlled by TDs in the corner camping. But maybe heavies will have more opportunity to play. Like on the base itself. I don't know what it's called, maybe A? It's either A or C. Ah. Thank you, type. Yeah. But Mines is probably the most favorite map in the game, bar none. Because noobs love Mines. I don't know what drives them to like the map, but they just do. I guess it's easy to play, you don't really have to do much on Mines. They have no TDs, we could really just push them. Well, that's my driver. GG. Yeah, mine should be tier 5 max. Tier 6 tops. Yep, I agree. I fully agree. Same goes for False Creek, yeah, the maps that I just said. False Creek, Yamato, Dead Rail. All of those maps are fucking shite to play higher tiers in. So yeah. That's my take. I think it's a pretty popular take. I don't know a single human being that I talked to recently that would like or that likes Dead Rail, for example. I think that's the unanimously most hated map among the people that I talk with. It would really suck if you would have taken that shot, Mr. Caro. Or Progetto, sorry. No, Unreal Engine is unoptimized for now, but it will be optimized when it comes out. That is late 2026 maybe, early 2027. God knows. Yeah, Lost Temple will be fun. I can't wait. Wargaming is the only company in the history of video games which willingly removes maps from the game. They take maps away each season for no reason, just to make the replayability of this game go to the gutter. And they also remove maps for I don't know what reason. Like said, Lost Temple, Mirage, those ones. I can't remember the last time a map got reworked and it turned out better than it was. I hate current Winter Mali and how unbalanced the spawns are. What did they also rework? It's been a really long while since they reworked the map. They don't do it anymore. I think Oasis used to be better. Also, Oasis used to have more depth. Yes, I watched the GTA trailer. I felt like watching a trailer to X videos, but hey. If that's the direction that the game wants to head in, sure, be my guest. I'm not gonna play it anyways. Yeah. Hey, I panned. Ha, get fucked. Yeah, that's true. Well, Valve also removed maps from CS2 on release, and they're slowly adding them back. Yeah, but they're adding them back, you know. Wargaming is not adding maps back. Well, until recently. They're taking and giving, so it doesn't really matter much that they're giving maps back, because they will also take back. There was this one season where False Creek got removed. False Creek got removed, and I don't know what came for it, but yeah, False Creek got removed and I got pretty happy. And there was one season also without Yamato. That was also pretty nice. Surely a Caro cannot catch up to me. Surely not. Maybe he can actually. Or he's going the wrong direction. So it doesn't matter. Hey, Kranwagen, you're full HP. Do you want to do something maybe? Instead of blocking me. I should probably go cap the bases. Because this guy's gonna die. Definitely. Because they're too lazy to add new maps. I mean, they're adding maps. I think we get one map each year. Or we get PBR maps, right? A map design is a pretty hard thing to nail. So I kinda get why they don't want to do it. Spot him. Good job, kitten. I don't know what he's thinking. He's getting constantly shot, and he's like, the best course of action now should be to continue going into the direction that I'm getting shot from. Smart. You need a pretty powerful SoC to run PBR maps on 120 FPS. What is an SoC? I'm not really that educated when it comes to computers and computer parts. Deluxe limited container. Deluxe. It's very epic. Let me open the Deluxe limited container. Mobile processor, okay. Oh, sparkling ruby key. Okay. I guess I can open this now because I got the sparkly ruby key. Hey, 100 gold. Very epic. Mobile processor, okay. I mean, PBR maps weren't out before when I used to play on like my Android phone. And even like recently when I had my iPhone XS, PBR maps also weren't out back then. So like my first contact with PBR maps was with my iPad Pro. So I can't really speak for the lower end devices, but iPad Pro was really fine. It could overheat. Like my friend had problems with overheating, but he also plays permanently on the highest brightness. I love Reticle Kali. Reticle Kali is such a cheat code to having a good gun. Like it much more than I like Tungsten. Nice, good check. Is gaming phone really like that good? What does it offer instead of like a flagship phone? Is it that much better for gaming? I guess better cooling. Better cooling could be a thing. But apart from that, what would you like really... What are you really looking into when you're buying a gaming phone? Like apart from the performance that you can get in a flagship. And the process consumption of this ARM processor running games on entrepreneurs just kills the battery in seconds. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really had problems with battery as well. Like my iPad is holding up pretty well. Yeah, overheating on mobile devices can be like a pretty big issue. So I get that if gaming phones have better... If gaming phones have better thermals, then I can understand it. I don't think a single flagship these days can run Blitz only at 60 FPS. I think every flagship is more than 2 times as strong, like 2 times stronger than what Blitz requires to run the thing on 120 FPS. Shot too low, my bad. I'm gonna get L full clipped. Good. There's one more guy on my right. Good. We need to get rid of him ASAP. Yeah, but how often are you bending your phone? That's the thing. Like, are you actually actively bending your phone? That's why I've never understood, like, the complaint on iPhone 6 Max or whatever it was, the one that was bending. Like, when do you actively bend your phone? I have an Asus gaming phone with cooler and it's awesome. Yeah, the cooler I can understand. I think cooler can be huge when it comes to mobile gaming. Especially during summer. Like if you live somewhere with a hotter climate. Like for example, I used to play Blitz a lot back in Italy when I was there for vacation. And let me tell you, the Italy heat tends to get the iPad really overheated when I'm playing Blitz. Like thankfully, in Czech Republic we don't really have those heats comparable. In back pocket when you sit, okay, but you have your phone in your back pocket when you sit. Do you like actively sit on your phone? Like okay, me included, I sometimes have my phone in my back pocket of my jeans. But when I go to sit down, I'm not sitting on my phone. I'm always taking the phone out and either putting it like on, I don't know, on my lap, on the table, do you know? Like I've never actually encountered anyone who would sit on his phone. Imagine back pocket. If you have a juicy ass like me, sometimes you forget it's back there. Jesus. I don't know if I wanted to know that. Yep, I kind of feel like that's a first world problem. If you sit in your phone. Just don't sit in it. Don't sit on it. Simple as. Yeah. I think sitting on a modern phone should result in you bending it. I think that's a given with how thin the phones are. Hi Bomarito. Yeah, iPhone 6 was really thin. I really liked iPhone 6s back in the day. Nice, the armor holding up. I bend 6, yep. That thing. The legendary bender. Was it called Bendergate? Or like Bendgate, something like that? He has no more repairs. You cannot rush me anymore. That would be really dumb of him. Okay, 50B. Crazy play. Is there an alternative? I don't think so. I don't think Blitzkid has stats stats like that. I don't know. You forgot how good Kampfpanzer 50 is? I feel like actually Kampfpanzer is pretty shit. Since everything has like, I don't know, above 340 pen. Siema Jakub, siema. When everything has like above 340 heat pen, like you don't have a turret basically, you don't have armor. So I kind of think of it as a B-Tech 50M, but it still has nice DPM. Zapraszam do Plutona. Můžeme. Ale bez voisu, kurva máč. That's a light capping, so he has to be. Oh yep, oh yep, oh yep, oh yep, goodbye. I knew it, I fucking knew it. By the way, nice reload. I feel like an IS from tier 7 with this reload. DPM is in fact fucked for a minute. After the game, Mika, remind me. Okay, so we have both bases. We don't have to do jack shit. But I feel like my team will just slowly get picked off one by one, and we will inevitably lose. But it's fine, I have time to drive 30 more seconds until I'm like semi-usable again. Okay, dead. 13 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm a tank again. A useful tank, actually. Okay, time to farm. Unlucky. Yeah, of course I'm reloading longer. I don't have the loader. I think not having a loader is worse than having your ammo rack damage. Maybe it's tank dependent, but most of the time it feels like this. Okay, the setup. This is my setup. This is what I'm running. I think if you're running tungsten, you want to be running this. If you're running reticle Kali, you want to be running this. It just depends how you play the tank, but I don't think you should be playing the tank really up close, because it doesn't really work. Like, you don't have turret armor. But yeah. I'm gonna try it like this. Poczekaj. Jakube? When is that Titan quest? I think I got it, actually. Yeah. You need to win 25 games in a Titan. Do I have a Titan? I don't. Am I just fucked then? Like, I don't have a Titan. Am I fucked? Můžem po česku a já budu mezi tím japovat. Yeah, I don't think I have a Titan. Okay. You will not be able to hear Jakub, but I hear him. That's all I need. Jazda! Jazda, kurva! Not even the tier 5? No. 0. I sold them. Aha. Syn kurevníka Sisunator. From Mercy, Chi. Why people carry no gold ammo? One motion destroyed our heavies? I mean... I don't fucking know. This will be fun? It won't. But at least Sisu is playing Lion, so he's nerfing himself. It will for me. Okay, fair enough. Lion. That means 2 meds on C coming to base. Yep. Yeah, these players don't carry gold ammo. They're pretty shit. Můžeme nějak spušovat ty heaviny? Je to jako reálně možné? Nebo budeme hrát jenom na to, že oni poserou ta metka? Okay. Well, this is shit. Můžeš. Nine oh seven. Daš tyčku? Daš tyčku? Nice. Že ten kluk hraje to, co hraje. Aj. Beep, beep, beep. Playable question mark? No. No. Well, isn't that a pretty shit tank that you have there, Mr. Sisu? Very nice, Darkman. You use gold. Good to know. Honestly, I think you should be banned for not using gold. Actually, that's true, Darkman. What is your all-time win rate? Actually, Wargaming said it themselves that a lot of people don't know that they can switch to gold, like switch from gold to credits, and most people don't play with gold, and most people don't play with consumables. Dobrý kokot. Okay, this guy's trolling. Vámonos, dead. $331. Pěkný roll, no, vole. Jau! Kurwa. By the way, chat, you don't know how hard this is. I set up a push to talk because I'm on Discord with Jakub. And I set up a push to talk button, and every time I want to talk to him I have to press the button. So I'm going on my mouse and I'm pressing the mouse button. I have intentionally made it harder on myself. No, but I wish we could use Discord. But unfortunately, the thing isn't supported by the app. By the way, back to the gold issue. I think that's why they wanted to introduce like the special currency for equipment. Try Annihilator Platoon, probably won't work. I mean, I could not have gotten into a game. Yeah, steel is gone. Steel is gone. That's what I was trying to say. I used gold, but I didn't have a lot of credits because the like credit earning system was kind of fucked back in the day. Pečko, to je škoda, ale to si daleko. That's a really good question actually. How many of you watch Peter? I don't watch him myself, so I don't know the people from the chat, but how many of you watch him? Because I know that there's a large portion of people from the Blitz community that watch him. Not me included. I do not really watch anyone. No time. Okay, Boomerito does, Timo doesn't, Carol doesn't. I'm a mod on Peter's channel. Views, I think you're a mod everywhere. Hi, Mighty. I think Darkman doesn't watch him. Michelin does sometimes, okay. Because I know that a lot of the viewers overlap. Like my viewers overlap with his. And my viewers also overlap with Cora's stream. I'm the only 8 KW and 8 mod, okay. I used to be clanmates with him. He is a good guy. Yeah. But a question would be, who is watching Droodles? I think you can be watching Droodles, I don't know. I don't think you should get banned for watching Droodles, that's what I'm gonna say. There's not that many English language streamers, so it's like a huge amount of people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They will just overlap. Once a pedo, always a pedo. Or was he a pedo? No. We don't really want to get into this argument. Like, do not talk about him, okay? Just leave that out. I do not want to talk negatively about people. Can I see him from here? Minus 900. I think there goes my chance of winning the game. Unlucky. I used to watch Drillers back in the day, like when I was younger. But yeah, not anymore. And yeah, the older I get, the less people I watch. Um, yeah, I used to watch the most hours of my time. Like okay, I've given the most hours of my time to Bushka back in the day and Skate Extreme. Do you guys remember Skate Extreme? The Welsh guy, yeah. Skate was awesome. Skate was probably the best guy to ever make videos. Klasický gameplayček. The Yamato Classic. We aren't doing anything, we're just losing slowly. Because there's nothing happening. I'll spot it so I probably hit something. I think this tank could use the reticle Kali, not reticle Kali, the reticle aiming thing. I don't know what it's called. I did watch Who is a Good Person. I mean, sometimes I watch a little bit of small YouTube, but consistently like these four of my friends, yeah. Yeah, Skate stopped, yeah, 4 years ago. He made like a return, I don't know when, but nah. I think now he's inactive and he's doing other stuff. I've never watched Martin Dogger, but Bushka makes some videos even now. A lot of high effort channels as well. Nevím, kolik dal mu peněz to bylo. Asi to ani nechci vidět, bych záviděl. Man, those were the days. Me getting back home from school, getting on the computer and just watching what was he called? Skate and Vushka. I used to watch Xerogaviazus. My god. Well, this is gonna be a pretty fucking shitty game. Okay, they got the kill. Got it. Got it. We turn. I think turning is better. No, I didn't watch Pantuv. I've never watched Pantuv. How old I am? I'm 24. 24 this year. I was born in March. March 2001. The question is where the 263 is. Kinda worried. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, vámonos. No, don't tell me I just fucking tracked myself. You have to be kidding. $273. 273. Okay, got it. Babashka's one shot. I can just take A and be fine. I'm gonna get stuck, which is unlucky. Actually played it fucking well. But what is the avatar? Is that like the newest avatar that they got from the season? Ah, it's decent. It's been cropped like shit, but I mean, looks decent. Hi PK. Yes, I think no, not Fuse. Fuse isn't Bosnian. Dark Matter's Bosnian. He only was in Bosnia. Yes, as far as I remember. 2001, I didn't know you were a little baby. I'm not a baby, man. I'm a grown adult. I will see. We're playing against them again. Funny. I don't know if we can play outside without two tanks, but we'll see. We shall see. GG. He eats that drive-by, by the way. He's just that good. He's that talented. Oh. Okay, pass done, you're getting banned. If you show your fucking head in here, you're getting banned. I swear to God, you are getting... you're getting banned. Okay. I was typing to Jakub. That I won't be platooning with him anymore. Because I was talking like with him. I wanted to play something whilst we wait. Yeah, but I wasn't chatting to Pazdan, don't worry. Okay. Honestly, I didn't expect to get rushed like that, but it happens, I guess. They had the numbers advantage, and he had the better tank. Okay, can I get a game? Can I get a game? Please, can I get a game? Please, video game. Just one. Thank you. Can you actually hear me typing that, like, loud? I have a mechanical keyboard, so you probably can. Yeah, you can. Okay, fair enough. And the mic is pretty sensitive, so it makes sense. Not so loud, but you can hear it. Okay, fair enough. Well, this game is going to be rough. We, yet again, have two tanks heading in the completely different direction than the rest of our team. Jagdpanzer is defo sitting there. You know, it's time to run away. These guys are dead. I can go and kill the Sheridan maybe. What's the color of my Bugatti? Don't know. And that guy got ammo racked. Goodbye, S8. You got training against Pog tonight? Very nice. I don't know, actually, is that nice? Is that something you're looking forward to? Goodbye. Yes. You can get a low travel laptop like keyboard, definitely. If you're on a Mac, if you're using Mac, like Mac Mini, Mac Studio, whatever, there are always the Mac keyboards, which are pretty much the ones that they give to their laptops. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Like Logitech, I think also makes those kinds of keyboards. Come on, move. Good piggy. No, it needs to be cheap. I think the Logitech is pretty cheap. The Apple isn't, but the Logitech I think should be pretty cheap. Considering that it's Logitech, you're getting a pretty high quality product. We can get him into crossfire pretty easily. I play neither. I don't play gunpowder. I play Bigfoot, red fuel, and gear oil. Yeah, this guy's cooked. Okay, I don't want to go there. He hits me twice. Heat hits there and kills probably. Or not kills, heat hits there and pens. 100%. I'm gonna run into the 752, whatever it's called. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, and the fact that I'm not using Kali is also pretty meh. There. Oh, I hit the fucking ground. Why am I not running Kali? Because it has APCR. Like I only get 15. I only get 15 penetration. Like, that's not worth it. That's not worth it losing 174 at EPM. I'd much rather have rammer. Chinese light Kali or rammer, I think on every single light you should be playing rammer, because lights should not be fighting tanks frontally, but there is an argument to be made that the Chinese light having the best penetration out of every single like normal light tank. I don't think Sharin is a normal light tank. Yeah, you can boost the pen up I think to 340-ish. So I think there's an argument to be made that you could be running it, but I don't know. I think rammer is just better. Yeah, 339, so almost 340. That's nice. Definitely not needed, since it's a light. Kurva. There's just a guy sitting in a bush. What is with all of these spawn campers, by the way? Why am I getting pre-aimed? You're fucking dying. Ah, thank God. Yeah, it is just up to preference. You don't need it, but if you feel like you can't really get the flanks that you need in a light, you might as well just run Kali. Yeah. If it makes your gameplay better, then go for it. But me personally, I don't think Kali are that necessary in lights. They're gonna go back to this spawn, because that's what they see. You have to be kidding me. You have to be fucking kidding me that he goes here. Why? They're killing your spawn. Don't you want to farm your spawn? I don't think you have the reload, little bro. Ah, okay, I bounce him. No. I use Kali on like E50M pattern, basically tanks that want to fight other tanks frontally, because that's where it makes most sense. But if you're playing tanks that like really want to get to flanks and stuff, I think you want to be playing rammer. Like I only play Kali on, let me check, when it comes to meds, okay? Patton, E50M, Leo, because you can. FE4202, pretty self-explanatory. This, no DPM without it. Murat, no. M60, probably yes. Kampfpanzer, no. 907, yes. On all of the Russian meds, I play Kali. 60TP, no. 60TP, STB1, no. 121B, no. But probably should as well. And yeah, auto loaders, no. Although Lion could be played with Kali. I think wireless keyboards are nice. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Guess we go heavy flank. I also wanted to buy a wireless keyboard, but there aren't that many pre-built wireless mechanical keyboards that would like hold their battery. And most of the time when you buy wireless mechanical keyboard, the battery is gone in like a 2-3 days of you actually using it, like actively using it. Shit. But you're used to low pen tanks. With object not with object, with WZ-132, you want to play for flanks and you want to trade. Not like trade HP, but like peek somewhere, do your shot, get unspotted, play around the spawning mechanic. That's what you want to do. And, 322 HE, what was it all for? It's not about like how far you are away from your computer. I think it's more so about the aesthetics. Like, I don't know. I guess people don't like cables, and I'm one of them. The gun depression is annoying, but you'll get used to it. Like, you'll get used to some positions that you should be taking and stuff like that, so it isn't as big of a deal. Of course he still hits me, and he hits me in the... I read him like a book, but I still fumbled. Unlucky. .132 is probably like my all-time favorite light. Yeah, but recently I've been gravitating more towards the RHM. Okay, Sheridan not there. There's Caro. That's a very well armored Caro. Nice. Well, this will be a free win because we basically have 3 super unicorn players and they have they have Igor, Ukraine, and I don't know, Will Jimmy. Easy flank. Will I get some help with this though? Yeah, from the concept. There's concept in front of you, like quite literally a heavy in front of you. Why are you turning? So he can farm you? Not really that smart, is it? Sheridan. He just cost me 100 damage, that guy. Yeah, and also wired are cheaper. Also missed that one. I don't care, pass down. You can do whatever you want. You're a piggy. You're a piggy for that. For that fucking YOLO, you're a piggy. What did I want? I wanted to check this. Oh, we're close to gambling. Very close. I might do a 132 stream actually. That would be fun. Like maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we can play 132. Thank you, Timo. See you next time. It will be there. I bet you will. Okay, they're not spotting anything on A, which leads me to believe... Never mind, there are tanks. Leads me to believe that either they're camping in spawn... Nice. Or... yeah, I think they're camping in spawn, or they're full on C. But I think it's the latter option. "16 games, 82% win rate and 3.9k, very nice. Is that all with Kampfpanzer, Dizzy? Four games in 50B. Fair enough. I mean, those are pretty nice stats. And the rest Kampfpanzer. I could try actually Kampfpanzer as well. I haven't played it in a long time. But I just don't like it. I used to play Kampfpanzer a lot when it got released. I used to play with speed boost to kind of counteract the shitty mobility. But ever since they've added tungsten to it, you cannot really go for speed boost, so kind of killed the tank for me. I just wish it was more mobile. The accuracy is decent, like the accuracy is for sure workable. But more so, it's the mobility and the armor. I don't think the armor is equivalent to the mobility that you're losing for it. Like, the payback for the loss of mobility isn't as big. Isn't as good when it comes to armor. That's what I was trying to say. If that makes sense. I don't know. Hi Alpha. I kind of like the CS, but at the same time, I kind of don't like the CS, you know? I think this tank could actually use some good gun handling. Just make the tank, like, just make the gun good. I don't know why are they so keen on making the gun so shit. Get rid of tungsten, give it speed boost, and give it a better gun, and we're talking. Okay. Good job, I guess. I wanted to use my last tungsten second. Never mind, get a max roll. Yep, wargaming is basically balancing the game around consumables. Not the biggest fan of that approach, but what can you do? Okay, Babacha is there. That means I can play here really aggressively. What? Hello? What did I do to the badger? What did I do to the badger? I mean, I just go for the CS now. And I just murder him. Because I have adrenaline and maybe he doesn't. Okay, he's just dead. Epic. GG's. I'm really curious what the next rebalance patch will do to tier 10. If they'll actually do some balancing or they'll just give like consumables to everything. Take reactive from this tank, give speed boost to this tank. Make this tank purposefully OP. Make this tank, I guess, purposefully shit. Yes, reticle Kali on 183. Tungsten on 183. That needs to happen. Yep, tungsten reticle on 183. Come on, Wargaming, make it happen. They're Sharon already in the bush. Or not? I just wanna have a really enjoyable meta tank that could be used in Clan Wars. I do not want to be playing anything that's just dumb. Like straight out dumb. I don't want to be playing like no more MLEs. I don't want to be playing no Ice Force. Professional. Good job. Yeah, they're gonna nerf the grill again. Grill is too strong. Yeah, no, the game is definitely more interesting, but I want them to do interesting rebalances. I don't want to just like give tanks consumables and call it a day. That's what I'm getting at. I want them to change like gun stats, maybe mobility, armor, stuff like that, you know? Stuff that actually takes effort. If you revert Grill's alpha to 640, god damn, that would be nice. Can you imagine 10-second reload for 640 alpha? Can you imagine? What would that even out to be? Hold on, let me pull out my trusty calculator. 6 shots times 640. 3,840 DPM. That would be nice. Hi, Mizu. Hello. What is like the tank that you would like to see come back to the meta? I don't know, maybe be like the strongest, maybe be the meta staple. I think BZ. BZ could be really a really interesting meta tank. It has weak spots, like decent mobility, if they just buff it somehow. No, I'm not gonna play any more Leicester. Not soon. Leicester is boring, and it makes me angry. Because the tanks that I'm playing against are usually really frustrating to play against, so... There you go, that's my answer. Yeah, but I think BZ is really fun. With both the derp and the 130 mil. Oh. I'm dead. There's just a random concept. I'm proxy spotted. Who is this guy, by the way? I've played with him I don't know how many times. And he's really keen on killing me. You're doing 3-3 for 48 games so far? That's pretty fucking nice. What are the requirements for Cent? E5 could really be interesting as well as a meta tank. But I think BZ with 130 mil with some more DPM could really be nice. I don't know. Give it speed boost reactive and 200 more DPM and we're talking. Should be 3k? Okay. Fair enough. It's like peak Dead Rail gameplay. Oh, goodbye. At least I can get out of this shitty game quicker. Man, just do me a favor and remove this map, please. Thank you. Life would be so nice without it, I swear. Okay, what can we play? What haven't we played in the longest? Oh, I wanted to play the Kampfpanzer. Vámonos. They also nerfed the pen, I think, on Kampfpanzer for some reason. I think it has 290 heat now. Why? I don't know. Ask them. I have no idea. I don't think they even know themselves why they did it. We should just insta-push him because he's alone. I don't know why he's playing so aggro. Okay, reinforcements are coming. Time to run away. It was fun. They have to be 7 top. No, actually they're not. Why move the map? Because it sucks. The map sucks. It doesn't promote any active gameplay. The only gameplay that it promotes is sitting in the back and sniping. You cannot play aggressively on the map because if you make even the slightest move, you'll get punished by the TD gods looking over everyone from their big hills on each side. And yeah, though that is my reasoning. Basically, the gameplay on Dead Rail goes like this. You drive 5 meters forward, and you have arrived at your destination, and there's nothing more that you can do. You're kinda hoping that the enemy will misplay, and that's it. If the enemy doesn't misplay, well, GG, you cannot play the game. Am I still spotted? No way. But it's kinda crazy that these shells are hitting. The Kampfpanzer isn't really well known to hit shots at such distances. Okay, GG, 1 game point. The enemy team does not understand how points work. Okay, let's go back to CS. And another great map. I feel like it's also a bit scripted when it comes to how maps are distributed. For example, I feel like I'm getting this map way more than I should. Or it's just my memory. It's just my memory kinda tricking me into thinking that I've played this map more than I actually have. because the bad memories tend to stay the longest, or something like that, something along those lines. Honestly, what am I doing? I can play on the menu flank. All of their TDs are spotted apart from Babashka. And if I don't get hit now, I think I'm fine. Yep, there he is. He missed. Nice. Need to kill the E1 without bleeding. That would be nice. And the Babacha. Babacha shot. And I mean, the enemy kind of fumbled and we just won. Nothing really spectacular gameplay wise. They did a mistake, they got punished and resulted in a quick win. Quick win, but yeah. 2 minutes. The Blitz classic 2-minute win. So I feel like the HP is a bit too low on CS. It has only 1,872. I think it could use more HP. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more games, and then I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna have dinner. I'm gonna do something else. I'll probably have to clean the kitchen, and just basic chores, and then I have training. 1 versus 2 meds, not good. What's for dinner? Risotto. Like a Czech variation of risotto. If I would show what I call risotto to an Italian person, I think he would murder me. But yeah, that's what it's basically like a Czech variation of it. Yep, I mean, yep, fair enough. Yum, it is. I'm completely screwed. For a minute and a half, I don't have a gunner. Do you have something good for dinner, Mighty? Yeah, I ain't hitting shit. Okay, that's somehow panned. I'm not having fun. Happens. I'm back. Ate dinner. Hi, Boomerito. I love all the pickled items included in the meals we had in Prague. Are there actually that many pickled things? Thinking pickled cucumbers are a big thing. Like sauerkraut. That's a thing. But not really. Like we have our own variation of it. But I know that you Americans call it sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. Yeah. I want to check the first shot. That was really interesting. Hold on. Here. I know that he's coming. I know that he's coming, right? I'm pre-aiming. I switched to APCR. And he just went into the sky. Okay. Unlucky, I guess. It goes to the sky and he snaps me. Simply outclassed. So many things you ordered had pickled sides. I guess it depends. Oh, we're playing against Welshi. I guess it depends. What did you have for dinner, by the way? Boomerito. Can't wait to get peeked by the Caro or Mr. Welshi. Ooh, that's a free kill, that's a fucking free kill. Nice, one shot. Lentil soup and cigar pastry. What is a cigar pastry? What is this pastry shaped like a cigar filled with cheese? Ah, okay. Some apple salad on the side. Yeah, anything filled with cheese is good. I agree with Fuse. Guys, what is like your favorite side dish? Mine has to be rice. Like I'm not really that big into potatoes. I'm not really that big into dumplings, like Czech dumplings. But rice is something I can eat every day and never get bored of it. And I mean like really high quality jasmine rice. None of that parboiled or... I think basmati is fine, but none of the parboiled shit. Cheese is overrated. Okay, buddy. Okay. Do not get your pitchforks ready, guys. Just wait. Wait what he has to say. Why do you think so? GG. Driver in the shitter. Mozzarella is the only good cheese? Okay, man. Bulgur. Is bulgur actually a rice? I thought it was like its own thing. I like Niva. Is that like the correct term, English term? Wait, let me check. Okay, Niva. Niva is a traditional Czech cheese from cow's milk, and it is inspired by gorgonzola, and it's basically a kind of blue cheese, and it's really good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Walshy. Indeed, rigged matchmaking. You're a fan already? I love blue cheeses. Yeah, it is. It is pretty similar to rice, though. No banning, Welshie. No banning. The capping, see, I have to run soon. Otherwise I go boom boom. Maybe I don't have to run, we have crossfire from the top. Should be fine. Wait, Welshie again. Oh, buddy. Got spotted by the rinoceronte. Okay. I guess we're trading now. Almost did the same amount of damage to him. Okay. Time to dip. Time to get unspotted and dip. He's still perma spotting me. The Reno. Annoying. Oh, and now the Sharon is coming. Who do you think he's gonna shoot? Of course me. Can't do jack about it. Yeah guys, I really do wonder where the Babacha is. I really do wonder where the Babacha is. They haven't spotted him yet, so he's sitting in spawn. Like right here. Has to be right here. He isn't. He's playing there. I could have dropped at any point. Fuck me. I was just too scared to do it. Maybe I should have. A cheese called Herve. Wait, let me Google Herve. Fromage de Herve is a soft, washed, rind cheese that originates from the Herve region in Belgium. That looks nice. That looks nice. Threw some on a pizza I made and made Mrs. leave the room. Put a bit too much on it. Oh, it smells like sweaty feet. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I guess I could have dropped. But I was too scared to do it. Okay, we're on the same team. Vámonos. We could do a series where I try to get to 74% win rate. Because for the longest time, I think like 2 years, I've been stuck at 73 point something win rate. I think that could be an interesting series. What do you guys think? And I just like platoon, play the most broken tanks, and just try and get as like high win rate as possible. Good idea, yeah. I need a platoon mate though. Looking at you, Welshie, right now. Someone who would be willing to lock in with me. Yeah, this account when I exited bot matchmaking used to have I think 69% win rate. Whew. Nice auto bounce angle. Definitely. The Yak Panzer sitting here. Definitely, yeah, there he is. That's a really good track. Can track him again. Tracked again. And it's over. I don't know. I need some challenge in my life. I just cannot mindlessly play random, and I don't want to play ratings. So I think this is the second best thing. I don't care about like average damages, but win rate is actually a useful stat because it counts to not like the overall win rate, but the tier 10 win rate does count to your matchmaking in tournaments. Like seeding, that's what I mean. Insane crossfire. Set up by me and Welshie. Okay. Think you see us gun? Epic. 5 kills, 3.7k. Your short-term goal is 2k average, currently 1.9. 70% win rate long-term. Yeah, you can do it. Come on now, Ashi. It's time. Give me something good, Crate. Okay, that's not good. We're really close to rank 40 on CS as well. .24% rate overall. How many battles do you have? $24K battles? Yeah, that's a long way to go. It's probably gonna take you thousands of games, let's say like 1 to 2K. If you would be winning at like 70% to get any noticeably higher. I'm not sure if you can share links in the chat. TBH. $815 my ball sack. 815 my ball sack, man. Also, I'm getting perma spotted by something. I'm coming to a wall stream. Yeah, you can share it. Definitely go ahead. But I'm not sure if it will go through. But definitely go for it. At least I outtraded him. Something, I guess. Now we're so cooked. We're so fucking cooked. I mean, we got dealt the worst hand. Oh, he hits me on the move. We spawn on the worst spawn, so it makes sense. It only makes sense. Okay. Can play 50 of myself. Maybe that's better than actually like playing individual tanks and showing them on stream. Just like trying to get as high of a win rate as possible. I don't think E6 is getting nerfed anytime soon. Although it would be nice. I don't think it's happening. Those shots should not be bounces. This one is fine bouncing. Well, you are cooked. You need to run away. This is really difficult for no reason. C100 is dead, most likely. Well, aren't we just fucking cooked? Goodbye. Yeah, E6 got buffed. E6 got buffed, but unfortunately it isn't... It doesn't fill any position in like your stereotypical clan war lineup, so nobody's playing it. There's just a better tank if you wanna mobile a DPM, heavy'em, and it's called E50M. Because E50M has reactive armor and it's just faster. Yeah, no medium can pen the cupola unless it gets like really lucky. There's like a couple of pixels that you can pen. Low key, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Thank you for the 2 games, Walshy. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go. And we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. Around the same time. Around the same time in the afternoon. We'll see. Okay. Have fun. And as I said, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.